Welcome back. Thanks so much for joining me again today. So in today's video, I have yet another fantastic trick to teach you from New Modern Coin Magic by JB Bobo. Now, this trick in particular, Presto Chango, is, in my opinion, one of the top 3 tricks in the whole book. That's just my opinion, and there's so much variety in this book, from close-up to parlor and even stage stuff. It's difficult to make a top 3 list, but in terms of what I do, which is stand up, all in the hands, close-up magic, this trick for me is in the top 3. So let's take a look at the basic performance. Okay, check this out. I've got 2 silver coins here. That's 2 silver coins, but with just a little shake, I can get 2 copper coins. So that's 2 copper coins, but remember we started out with 2 silver coins. Let's do this with just a little shake and a snap. I now have 1 copper and 1 silver. And you can check these out if you'd like. Okay, so that's basically what the trick looks like as it's written in the book. Let's take a deep dive into the description. So in New Modern Coin Magic, if you flip to page 245, you'll see here Presto Chango by Thomas H. Bearden. Like I said, this is one of the best little tricks you can do as long as you have the necessary coins. So what you'll need is a regular silver coin, a regular copper coin, then a copper silver gaff. Now, my gaff is from Copeland Coins, which in my opinion is the best copper silver out there because it's not split half and half like typical copper silvers. This is particularly important with dollar coins because of the thicker edge. It's still important with half dollars, but very important on a dollar coin, because when you're on that copper side, the illusion is ruined if you see any bit of silver on the edge. And so with Jeff Copeland's coins, that's not the case. It's almost a perfect illusion. Even on the silver side, the copper edge just becomes lost in the shadow of that silver coin. So only 3 coins needed, and in my opinion, the copper silver gaff is the most versatile gaff, so you might as well pick one up if you don't already have one. The good thing about this is not only can you do Presto Chango, but you can do a number of other routines, copper silver transpositions, in your hands, in the spectator's hands. Of course, you can do just a 1 coin routine. You can do spellbound routines. So a lot of bang for your buck with 3 coins in your pocket. Like I said, if I have nothing else on me, I have these 3 coins with me. So keep that in mind as you learn this trick. So with that being said, let's begin the explanation. It's fairly simple with a big effect. So you're going to keep the copper coin in finger palm. You have the copper silver gaff in your left hand and the silver coin in your right hand. Or you can just have them on your left palm like this. Doesn't really matter. There's one main move in the whole routine, and that's the bobo switch. So you're displaying the coins, and it's important to show what you're able to show. So I can flip the real coin as much as I like, but I can't flip this one. So you want to kind of not confuse the audience, but make it so they can't track which coin's which. So you can show this coin and kind of mix these and then show the same coin but with your other hand. So it gives the illusion of the audience seeing both coins. Another great move to look at is from Dr. Michael Rubenstein, and I teach this on my project, Wild Thing and Double Tap. It's a great way to display, apparently, both sides of two coins in your hand like this. If you're interested in learning that, take a look at my project, Wild Thing and Double Tap. So now, after you've displayed, apparently, both silver coins, you're going to take the real silver coin in your right hand and perform a bobo switch, which is just pulling in the silver coin just with your thumb and tucking it behind your fingers, your first finger. Then you're going to release the copper coin from finger palm. Let's take a closer look at that. So you've displayed apparently both coins by kind of showing the real one, shuffling them, and then showing the real one again, but with the other hand. Do that a couple times. Don't overdo it. And then you want the real silver in your right hand or your dominant hand. Now the bobo switch looks like this. The coin's out on display and then apparently tossed into the hand. Let me show you that again. You're showing the coin, and then it's just a matter of pulling it in to this position. So it's visible at the fingertips, and then it's pulled back. Really, I'm just pinching the coin like this. And then you open your other fingers to release the finger palmed coin like that. Of course, you don't display it like this. The left hand immediately closes. So they're seeing the two silver coins. It looks like you drop the silver coin in, but that's when the switch happens. The left hand immediately closes. And in the process, the copper silver gets turned over. So when you open your hand, you have a double color change. Like I said, it's one move through the whole routine. So after the double change, you pick up the real copper and then just make sure you're displaying the copper side to the audience of the copper silver gaff. So show what you're able to show. You can show this coin, bring the coins together, and then show that coin with the other hand like that. Just do it once or twice, and now the same move again, the bobo switch. You're tucking this coin in, releasing the finger palmed coin, and then in the process, the copper silver gaff gets turned over. Now the coins have changed back to silver. On the third time, you want to grab the gaff with your right hand. So you're telling the audience, let's try it one more time. And then you tuck the gaff in, do the bobo switch. And then open your hand for real, showing the real coins to the audience, and these can be handed out for examination. So that's really the guts of the routine. Some other things you might want to consider is taking a look at the one hand switch, which is on page 12 in the book. So looking at page 12, at the one hand switch, in my opinion, this is Bobo explaining the Demanche change, which I've explained numerous times in different projects, like my project Gemini, which is a great routine with the copper silver coin. So you might want to check that out. But basically, this illustration in particular, you've got one coin in finger palm, one coin out on display. He says, with the tip of the forefinger, slide the borrowed coin along the inside of the thumb, to the thumb crotch where it is palmed. So you can see the thumb bent there like this, and the other coin in finger palm. Then he says, now place the tip of the thumb on top of the finger palmed coin and push it to the tips of the first two fingers. Then allow the thumb palmed coin to drop to finger palm position. So in my mind, that is exactly the Demance change, which, like I said, I've shown in other things and I use all the time. I just think Bobo didn't know the name or the credit for the move, but if it's in here, it was widely used at the time. So I prefer the Demance change over the Bobo switch. It feels better. And you'll read the Bobo switch as looking something like this. Like you kind of toss the coin a couple times and then you do that move. So I do not like that part of it. It fits in some routines, but generally I just do the Demance change. So I'm showing these coins, apparently 2 silver coins, and then the Demance change like that. It looks very similar, accomplishes the same exact thing, but I just use the Demance change all the time for other routines and other things, so I use it here in place of that. Now, another thing to consider is maybe beginning the routine differently. So I've played with this idea, and it's in some of my work, but starting with both the real coins. So having these examined, the copper coin and the silver coin, and then taking I like to start with silver. So my copper silver gaff is silver side against my skin there in preparation for a Demance change. So the audience has seen the coins. I take them back and I place them in my hand. Now I've just done the switch. So the silver coin is now the copper silver coin. So I'll give the audience the choice, would you like copper or silver? It doesn't matter what they say because they don't know what's about to happen. But if they say copper, I'll say, okay, watch the silver coin as it changes to copper. It's interesting, isn't it? Now I can just snap and get that changed back to silver. Now you said copper, but you might have said silver, in which case I would snap and change both coins to silver. So this it's a slightly different effect than Presto Chango. It's maybe a miniature wild coin routine with audience participation. They get to choose, apparently, which coin will change. So that's something I've experimented with in other routines I do, and something you might want to play with yourself. So that's it for today's video. One of the best tricks, in my opinion, out of the whole book. And if you are familiar with the book and own it, check out the copper silver transposition tricks, because you can do Presto Chango and then go right into a copper silver transposition in the spectator's hand, which is a fantastic way to finish. And it gives you a chance to ditch the gaff in some situations. So give that a look. That's it for today's video. I thank you so much for joining me again today, and I'll see you on the next one.